After the Indian Army and Indian Air Force rescued at least 40 Myanmar soldiers and sent them home, more 29 Myanmar soldiers entered India on Thursday in a bid to escape attack by insurgents on their military base close to the Indian border as rebels continued their assault against the ruling junta. Earlier this week, 43 Myanmar soldiers entered India's Mizoram state after their military bases were overrun by the rebels. Nearly 40 were sent back by Indian authorities through a different border crossing point a few hundred kilometers east. The Ministry of External Affairs has expressed its deep concern regarding the ongoing clashes in Myanmar as thousands crossed the international border into India this week at the backdrop of fresh attacks against the Myanmar military by the rebels.
Look, on that, let me again break up the answers in a couple of parts. Let me just say, as a result of the fighting, I think it's called Rikhadwar area. It's opposite Zokhwathar on the India-Myanmar border in Mizoram, in the Chin state of Myanmar. There has been movement of Myanmar nationals to the Indian side. We are deeply concerned with such incidents close to our border. Our position on the ongoing situation in Myanmar is very clear. We want cessation of the violence and resolution of the situation through constructive dialogue. We reiterate our call for return of peace, stability and democracy in Myanmar. Since the current conflict started, I think it was in 2021 in Myanmar, a large number of Myanmar citizens have been taking refuge in India. Local authorities in the concerned neighboring states have been handling the situation appropriately on humanitarian grounds. We have also been facilitating the return of those who wish to go back to their country, to that country, that is Myanmar. And of course, for specific details about Myanmar nationals who have crossed over to India, I would have to refer you to the concern.
Said Arindam Bagchi, official spokesperson of the External Affairs Ministry at a press briefing. The Indo-Myanmar border clashes owing to the fierce fighting between the two sides of guerrilla fighters and the military junta, which began in Myanmar's Chin state on Monday, has caused nearly 5,000 refugees to take shelter in Bharat's Mizoram. Mizoram has been accommodating Chin refugees from Myanmar since they share common ethnicity with the local population. The sheltering of the refugees has been taking place despite directives from the union government against providing refuge to these individuals. More than 30,000 refugees from Myanmar are already taking shelter in Mizoram.